So Hypixel Skyblock is a pretty lucrative game full of people on the spectrum. No, I meant the wealth spectrum. It's basically North Korea, with the richest players being able to buy pretty much everything the admins have ever coded, and the poorer players not being able to afford basic necessities like bouncy arrows or a shadow assassin chestplate. Fortunately, you're able to progress pretty quickly if you know what you're doing. And no, I don't mean making fake websites to steal people's IP and account passwords. God, I hate those people. Unfortunately, most people don't know what they're doing, and they have to resort to stealing people's stuff. So, let's go over some things that make you bad at Skyblock, and how to address them. So first, let's go over some misconceptions. You might be looking at your profile and think, man, I really suck at this game. Which is probably true, but you might not understand why. So let's review the top few reasons why people think they're bad at this game. So the first one is that they're broke. Now you might be looking at this list and thinking, oh man, a lot of these apply to me. Am I bad at the game? But nah, in reality, there's a lot of reasons why me and my friends laugh in hysterics when we look at another person's profile, least of which is because they're broke. Money is pretty important to being good, but it isn't normally a make or break deal, though I guess that depends on your stage of the game. Like, if you get a free 50 mil during endgame, you're probably thinking of how to invest it, or just putting it in your purse and admiring how good it looks. But if you get a free 50 mil during mid game, you're completely ignoring your debt, you're buying your missing Shadow Assassin chestplate, and your Overload 3 and your Juju, and you're thinking, man, I wonder how many e-girls I get in my DMs if they let me play Archer instead of Berserker. Money doesn't make you immediately good at Skyblock. Things like your skills, collection, slayers, secrets, and generally willingness to accept that whatever time you put in this game, you're never getting it back to. Dungeons are cool and integer limit purses are flashy, but they don't happen without hours and hours and hours of monotonous grinding, which many people skip, and then they proceed to complain on the forums that they suck at the game. But then I look at their profile and they've put a solid 20 minutes into every other area of the game that doesn't include the word catacombs in it. You have to accept that if you want the validation of internet strangers in a meaningless game, you have to be willing to put at least some time into the parts of the game you don't super enjoy. I'm not saying that you'll immediately become Jesus Christ himself if you put some effort into Wolf Slayer that you've been putting off for 4 fucking months. Just saying that there's more to Skyblock than just your net worth. Granted, all of this only really applies if you're past a certain stage of the game, which I think are arbitrary and stupid, because early game players shouldn't focus on Slayers or dungeons or stuff like that. This is mostly for the mid game players, with low kata levels and a lack of thirsty e-girls in their Discord DMs, as they're most commonly the ones asking how do you get better at the game. Though at the end of the day, I think the only way to truly be good at the game, and at life as a whole, to be honest, is to make the best decision of your life. Just say no, and leave the server to play something actually worth your time. Wait, no. No.